I fear yesterday's side quest took much longer. Good morning! I woke up this morning to snow on the ground. And tell me why all of my plans feel ruined. Guys, it was literally in the 70s yesterday. I'm kind of upset about it, I'm not gonna lie. This morning, I woke up to the house a little chaotic, not gonna lie. I really promised myself that I was going to put everything away at night, like I was going to be really tidy and stuff. I think it's the fact that I went on my longest run yet yesterday. I hit 7 miles yesterday, guys. It doesn't say on my runner that I'm at 7 miles. I don't know why, but it didn't say the last 0.02, which I'm really upset about. For some reason, they were like not in sync and they were 0.03 of a mile off. So I went to 7.04 of a mile and somehow it still didn't save. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm a little salty about it though. It was my longest run yet and it didn't save. Today is going to be kind of just a reset day, I think. I think last night I was just so unmotivated from my 7 mile run that it kind of wiped me out a little bit. I feel like today I need to get back into it, you know. The other thing that we're going to do today, which you probably saw and you're like, what the heck is this? We are going to be decorating my door for St. Patrick's Day. They're doing like some sort of door decorating contest for March and March Madness and all that. I don't really care about that. I just thought it would be really fun to decorate the door for St. Patrick's Day. I am making a Lucky Charms door. I'm gonna make like the little Lucky Charms marshmallows. 3D, they're gonna be so cool. I have most of them cut out. I used just some like leftover cardboard and then a piece of cardboard in the center. I taped all around it with masking tape. I'm gonna paint this and then flock it with something, probably like baking powder or cornstarch or something that I literally have at home. Put them on the door. And then I've been seeing a lot of those like paper links kind of things. You guys, I'm sure you've seen them all over. I want to do one for Lucky Charms. I saw a little reel of someone making like little Lucky Charms dangly things. I don't know. So I bought a bunch of paper. I have all this stuff out right now and I think that's why I'm so stressed out, because I have all of this project everywhere in the apartment right now. So I have all this colored paper and we're gonna do that today too. I think I'm going to take like the next half hour to clean up the space and then we're just gonna start working on our little charms. Since it is very cold out this morning, I decided we're going comfort breakfast. So I'm starting off with a little Earl Grey tea, and then I'm going to make a little breakfast scramble, kind of like a skillet almost. All right, I've got eggs, spinach, my little sausages. I'm gonna put some cheese on top. It's gonna be so good. sorry, you're telling me I just made this? Look how good that looks. Oh my goodness. So 3 eggs. I use those chicken and maple breakfast sausages, some cheddar cheese on top, and half an avocado. I may have went a little crazy on the cheese, I'm not gonna lie. All right, first bite. That is so good. And spinach. I forgot I put spinach in here. I found a video on TikTok, or I think it was on Reels. I'll leave it down below. It was kind of my inspo. In the TikTok, I basically followed it like step by step. So I traced some like Lucky Charm marshmallows on a piece of paper and then cut them out, use those as templates. I ended up doing 2 Lucky Charm figures per shape. So I had to cut out 4 pieces onto cardboard. I just kind of laid them out and sketched them with Sharpie and then cut them out with an X-Acto knife. So I had 4 pieces of those shapes. And then I took a little piece of cardboard and rolled it up to put it in the middle to give it like a little separator. And then I wrapped it all in masking tape and I just painted over them. But I have a floor full of marshmallows. Let me show you. It's currently a mess, but I'm just gonna wait until everything dries. But here's my little shapes. I'm gonna keep them because I cut out like the actual like colors that I need to do for them. But here are all of them finished. As you can tell, this is the cardboard that I used to cut out. And this is how they look. I am so obsessed. I painted them with white acrylic paint mixed with baking soda, and then I also dusted them with baking soda over top, hence why it's snowing inside of my apartment right now, but I don't want to touch anything or bump it or move it. They're obviously not perfect, like you can see the masking tape on a couple of them, but they're going to be shown from the front. I didn't even bother painting the back, so they're all going to be one face, but they look so cute. You can kind of tell what every shape is. These are the shooting stars. Those are the little Lucky Charm, or not the Lucky Charm hats, but the hats. Rainbow, those are the hourglasses. Horseshoe, balloon. Those are the unicorns. I did do the unicorns, and then hearts, and then the moons. I probably did not need to do 2 of each shape because I have a lot of Lucky Charms now, but I'm so excited to finish this up tonight. I just think like in our life, there's not enough whimsy. As adults, I feel like we really neglect doing fun things like that. Like I miss when you didn't have to have everything that you do make you money or make you more successful or do something for you. It's almost 3 o'clock. Your girl is hungry. I need to go shopping still today. This took way longer than I thought. I'm gonna make me a little snack lunch. So I've been making a lot of my pickle dip, which has been phenomenal, but I feel like I need some extra protein. So I've got some tuna. I haven't figured it out quite yet, but we're gonna make some food. Okay, we're going to make like a elevated pickle dip that I've been making recently. High protein, so easy to make. So to start off, I am going to chop up some pickles, but these are the best pickles there is, hands down. And I usually do about 5 or so, just kind of to taste. Then you're gonna need some cream cheese and some Greek yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt for this. Please don't use anything sweet. It won't be good. Now, I'm gonna show you guys how I make my pickle dip first in case you just want that. I'm gonna add some tuna in for some extra protein because I need it. It's like my go-to recipe right now, so you're getting the scoop. Start off with some Greek yogurt. Usually I use non-fat cream cheese. Kaden did do the last grocery run, so we just have regular. I usually like to do for every like cup of Greek yogurt, I'll do like about half a cup of cream cheese. And it's not as complicated as the other pickle dip recipes. A lot of people will add those little like cheeses in there and cream cheese and all this stuff. Girl, I don't have the ingredients nor the time to do that. So we're gonna want a big spoon. Nothing left in here. I think I'm gonna open another one. If there's one thing that you should know about us is that we usually have about 4 tubs of Greek yogurt in our apartment at all times. I might be able to get away with that. All right, then add your cream cheese. I'm gonna do like 2 big tablespoons, I think, today. And then you're gonna have to mix this pretty thoroughly, especially if you have that thick cream cheese like myself. Look at that. gonna want onion powder, garlic powder, and some salt. I personally like a little bit more onion powder than garlic powder because I like it to have that like French onion dip taste. And blend to your liking. Then, if it's not pickly enough for you, add a little bit of pickle juice. Just a teensy bit because I like it a little bit thicker. I wish I had some fresh dill because I would wholeheartedly chop like a whole bushel of dill in here, but I do not right now. I'm gonna add a little Costco tuna. I don't think I'm gonna add this whole thing. By the way, if you like fish and you're looking for an easy protein source, this has 42 grams of protein and it is 190 calories. So I think I'm just gonna do half the can of tuna, still 24 grams of protein. And we already got some protein from our Greek yogurt. Okay, let me drain this. Like I said, this is a lot of tuna. My original intention was to put this over some salted rice cakes, but I'm kind of thinking I do want this in its truest form as a dip, and I'm thinking that I might actually just use crackers. Let's see how this is. Fantastic. Is this the wrong time to say that I've never made a paper chain before? I have no idea what I'm doing whatsoever. I literally had to buy a stapler for this and some staples. Shout out to Kaden for going to the store for me to get these. I've got scissors and my paper. I don't know why I'm nervous to do this. I don't really have like scratch paper that I can use too much to like test this out. I want these kind,
paper chains to
like
make this
really cool one. I think I can do this. Now I just need to look up the colors for Lucky Charms. Okay, if this will focus. We have our colors. I don't know how much of each sheet I get. Let's hope that this is the most satisfying part of this. I hope these fit. All right, we got a long way to go. I was up until almost 11 last night working on this, but I finished everything, so I'm gonna show you guys because it looks phenomenal. I'm just gonna leave links down below to the reels that I was inspired by these, but I did finish. Guys, it looks so cool. So I ended up going for like a thicker one, and I think I'm just gonna put it like on the top of the door. I wanna make like a giant one now. Here's the little charms. So let me show you guys. There is a little 4-leaf clover. There is a heart, and I kind of wanted some of them hanging down a little bit more. There's the moon. This is the shooting star. I love how I'm just like in the background of this. The horseshoe. This is probably my worst one. But I mean, it was very difficult. This was very, very difficult to figure out. Here is the, I want to call this an umbrella, and I know it's not an umbrella. I literally just woke up, by the way, but I was just so excited to show you guys this. What is this called? Rainbow, my goodness. Here's the balloon. Balloon's looking a little right now, but she's a little deflated. And I think that's all of them. It just looks so cool. I'm literally obsessed. Here are the Lucky Charms. They're a lot more saturated in color than like an actual Lucky Charm. I'm legit obsessed with these. I did some research after the fact. In 2018, Hourglass was actually discontinued
for the unicorn, but we have both. So this is not historically accurate. We've got balloons, which they're a little bit more red than the actual balloons. I feel like the actual balloon color is more like a muted red, but I ran out of white paint. I still need to put the shamrocks on these. Here are the shooting stars, balloons, obviously the hourglasses. The rainbows are probably my worst one, which sucks because the rainbows are my favorite shape. We've got the hearts. Also, they're a little bit more muted IRL. And then the little horseshoes. And then I am obsessed with the unicorns. I think they're my favorite. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to hang these up. For the little chain, I think I'm just gonna use some painter's tape because it won't like destroy anything. I have no idea how I'm going to hang these. I feel like today is just flying by. I am about to go to the gym right now. It's almost noon already, which is crazy. I meditated this morning, had breakfast, and I've just been editing all morning. I mentioned this already, but my current routine has been opening up my laptop as soon as my breakfast is ready and sitting down with my morning breakfast, planning out my day, journaling, and then going straight into work. I reread Atomic Habits recently, and I feel like it really changed the game for me. So every day I have to edit at least one clip, and it's been helping me out a lot because it just gets me back into the habit of editing every single day. But I've just been set editing for the past couple of hours, and honestly, I'm getting a little stir crazy. I've got a busy day ahead of me.
I have a busy week.
So I was like, why don't I just go to the gym now, and then we'll come back, finish editing, shower, get ready. I need to go to the grocery store, clean, and then make dinner. I invited a friend over for dinner because tomorrow is literally St. Patrick's Day. I make a shepherd's pie every year on St. Patrick's Day, but unfortunately I won't be home tomorrow night. So I decided to make one tonight, and Caden is going out with a friend to work out at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I asked if he wanted to come over for dinner tonight, which I love having people over in our apartment. It's my favorite thing. Post making the Lucky Charms, I feel like my house is just a mess and it's stressing me out a little bit. So I want to do like a good clean of the house whilst the shepherd pie is baking. It takes like 30 or 40 minutes in the oven, so I think that's enough time. My mind is running a little bit. I have that like nervous, like need to work out energy, so I think it's working. I never film my workouts, and today is leg day, but I just thought it would be fun to film my workout for you guys today. So I just got ready. I put on a little black sports bra, and tell me the worst part about getting a new EOS body lotion. Why does it take like 400 pumps? Yay! I've been here for literally like 3 minutes doing this. I realized once I'm done with this body wash, I'm putting this lid on all of my EOS lotions now. I have never despised a package as much as I despise this, but the dang moisturizer is so good that I just keep buying it. Before I head out, I just wanted to show you guys my little Tymo system. So you guys know I've been designing my own journal. It's in here, we're working on it, but I also do love every once in a while, especially on a day like today where I'm a little more stressed out, having everything broken down by time. So I did pay for the full Tymo system. It's just nice kind of having on your phone and on your laptop sometimes, but you can kind of time block your day, which I love. But yeah, this is what I've been using, and look at how I bought something kind of dumb, guys, but I'm absolutely obsessed. This is my little like tech hold all. So I have my charger, my camera, and then I keep my removable card in here too. So every morning I just get to wake up and go shopping at my own home. Can't forget to take out the trash. I'm the most annoying person with my dang bag. need to go get ready, but I low-key have no idea what I want to wear today, so I'm going to leave it up to Pinterest. I'm going to search outfit ideas, and the first outfit that pops up that I can recreate, I'm going to. Ooh, okay. First one that pops up. Love this. It's some baggy trouser pants, black fitted top, and she's got a pop of color on the shoes. And she also has got a sleek back bun. I could definitely recreate this. Closet's a little messy right now, not gonna lie. I have my old prom dresses in here because my friends and I did a princess themed girls night. I don't have a pinstriped trouser. I do have a black trouser that I could do, or I could go for like a leopard print bottom. I think I'm gonna go with the leopard print because they're a little bit baggier. These are a little bit more fitted. Okay, then for the top, she has a fitted, like super tight black top. I have this one, which ironically was in my gym bag and I just found it. It's just like a fitted, like double lined top. Or I have some other options. I just have a plain black bodysuit. I think she's wearing a bodysuit because it's really nice and fitted. I have this top, which I love. I actually thrifted this. I have an OG Calvin Klein bodysuit, or I could do the black. I'm debating between the bodysuit or just this plain black top. I think I might just go with this bodysuit. All right, I need some accessories. She has like a super baggy, oversized black purse with this. So I could go with this one. I think we might just do this, honestly. Does that match the top though? And she also had a pop of color on the toes. I don't have any sneakers with a pop of color, I'm realizing. Maybe that'll be my next get. I do have these beige ones I think would look cute. I feel like this is a pretty standard outfit that I've been wearing recently. Is like a little baby tee and some like low-waisted baggy shorts or baggy pants. Or I could add a little extra texture and do this Coach bag, which is really fun. I might do this Coach bag actually. Yeah. Okay, I low-key don't know where my glasses are. Hold on. Okay, and I don't have like super chunky oversized glasses, but I do have these blue light glasses that I think would be really cute. Outfit is put together. I'm gonna go shower, get ready, and we'll see what the final fit looks like. All right, fit is done. I just can't decide if I want a belt. I think it kind of breaks up all the patterns, so I think I might add a little belt. Not too bad for a recreation. I got my glasses, got some little huggies on, a couple necklaces, and then I have a vintage Coach bag for accessories. I just got home from the store. I got everything that I need, hopefully, for shepherd's pie, and I also got some Lucky Charms, very appropriate to make Lucky Charm like Rice Krispie bars. So I'm very excited about that one. But I'm like an hour ahead of schedule right now because I technically had an hour left of editing that I still needed to do today. So I think I want to just go ahead and start cleaning though, get that all out of the way, and then probably start dinner, and while dinner cooks, I'm just going to edit instead. Just so I don't have to stress about it later. I already have a clean, perfect house. Honestly, everything's pretty much in order. I just want to vacuum and mop and then just clean the bathrooms. But I'm feeling really good today. I feel like my workout was the thing that really got me in like a really good mood. I'm drinking my creatine, and I also have a liquid IV in here because I've just been feeling really dehydrated recently, and I've been keeping up on my water, so I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like you can tell in my face looks dehydrated. So I'm just gonna have a liquid IV and hopefully rehydrate myself. Honestly, do not know where our vacuum charger is. So I need to go find that, charge that up, and then just like do a little of everything, you know? I try to really keep up the house tidy, but from yesterday's excursion, I have baking soda just everywhere on my floor, and I've swept it so many times and it keeps coming back. So I'm gonna vacuum and then mop, and hopefully these remnants will go away. I'm so excited for this afternoon. I feel like I've had a very productive day, which I just love. I haven't journaled yet today though. I still have my journal out. I need to journal today at some point. I think I'm just gonna do like a full brain dump and allow like all of my emotions to just, you know, so. Tell me why it is 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm filming this outro. Hi. So unfortunately, I sliced my finger. Like, like really bad with a potato peeler as soon as I finish this clip. I'm honestly so glad I didn't get it on camera because that's kind of disgusting. But I did somehow rally and finish. But yes, be so careful with a potato peeler. I actually was like using the like tip of it to get like one of those eyes out, and it just slipped and sliced me right on my thumb. I'm healed, I'm okay. I didn't need stitches or anything like that, but it was a little rough, not gonna lie. So I did somehow rally. I finished the shepherd's pie. I will leave a link down below to the recipe that I use. I honestly did way too many potatoes because I doubled the recipe and almost did like 5 pounds of potatoes. Way too much. But it was really good, and we had our Lucky Charms, and it was really fun to have my friend over. It was kind of just like a chill night. We just chatted anyways. But that is going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this like Sunday side quest. I feel like this is something that I want to add a little bit more whimsy into my life and just like do fun things to get off of social media and get off of like watching TV all the time. I feel like in my recent videos I'm talking about it a lot, but I just have this like fixation of just like doing more and like having more physical things to show for that, if that makes sense. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want more whimsical content, Sunday side quests, routines, habits, or of course journaling content, make sure that you are subscribed and have that bell notification on. I post 2 videos every single week, and I will see you guys back here again very soon with a brand new video. Bye. That was like the most, let's do this again. That was the most like low energy goodbye I could have done. Okay, ready? Bye.